Okay, the first chord I'm going to teach you is a major seventh. In this case, a G major seventh. Here's the form of G major seventh. Let's go over it one note and one finger at a time. Your first finger, your index finger, goes on the 6th string on the 3rd fret. Your second finger is going to go on the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. So now let's put our first finger on the 6th string on the 3rd fret and our second finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Your third finger is going to go on the 4th string on the 4th fret. So now let's put the first finger, the second finger, and the third finger, one at a time. Your first finger, your second finger, and your third finger. Your pinky, your 4th finger, is going to go on the 3rd string on the 4th fret, right underneath your 3rd finger. 3rd string, 4th fret on your pinky, right underneath your 3rd finger. Okay, let's put all the fingers down. Your first finger, your second finger, your 3rd finger, and your 4th finger. Let's do that one more time. Your first finger, second finger, 3rd finger, and 4th finger. Make sure your thumb is behind the neck. You don't want your hand to be like this trying to get the chord. You want your thumb behind the neck, and you want a little space between your palm and the bottom of the neck. First finger, second finger, 3rd finger, 4th finger. A G major seventh. Okay, now let's play the G major 7th chord. We'll just strum it. Get the sound in our ear. You may notice that the A string is being dampened or muted. You do not want that string to sound. And naturally, what happens when you put your first finger on the 3rd fret of the low string is that the flesh of your finger dampens the 5th string. You do not want to press it down because then the note will sound. You just want to dampen it by using the flesh of your first finger. You'll also notice that this part of your finger will dampen the E string. Again, don't press it down to get a note, you just dampen it, and that happens naturally when you put your first finger on the E string 3rd fret. So if we play the notes one at a time, you dampen and dampened. So when we strum it, we strum through all the strings, only the notes of the chord sounds. You want to make sure each note is clean. Strum it a couple of times. And that's the G major 7th chord. The cool thing about this chord shape and the other two chord shapes I'm going to show you is that they're movable. And what that means is you can move the chord shape up and down the neck to get all the different major 7th chords. The way it works is on the 6th string, your first finger, that will be the name of the chord. So G, G major 7th. If you know that this is an A note on the 6th string, you put your first finger there, get the chord shape, and that's an A major 7th. If you know this is a C note on the 6th string, put your first finger there, get the chord shape, and now you're playing a C major 7th. If you don't know the notes on the 6th string, it's very simple. Open E, F, F sharp, or G flat, G, A flat or G sharp, A sharp or B flat, B, C, C sharp or D flat, D, D sharp or E flat, and E. There is a chart with these notes on the low E string included in the PDF file. And once again, G major 7th, when you have your first finger on that 6th string, that will be the name of the chord. G major 7th, F major 7th, G major 7th, A major 7th, B major 7th, C major 7th, D major 7th. Very simple. That's all you have to know to play all 12 major 7th chords, which means that you can play hundreds and hundreds of your favorite jazz standards.